I'm ready. Wait, where did MJ say we're calling us again? Oh, right. No, I got it. I know we're live. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Live. In person, live Raw.
A guest later for what may end up being a new segment here, at News with My Fiance, a Scamber Alert, which is a working title. We're figuring things out, Lily will be joining us in the studio later with a scam her own mother nearly fell for. So,
wildness.
Do stick around. Okay, wait, I'm seeing... Hi, Michelle! She's got eyes. She's got ears. Is everything good? Ambush is back.
Sounds good.
Should we start the warm-up?
Yeah.
You feel good about it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this wasn't on the warm-up previously, but it was something I saw on my way here. And I thought maybe we should just mention that AIPAC is at it again, friends. Holy moly donuts. The American Israel Public Affairs Committee, otherwise known as one of the most powerful lobbying groups in Washington,
right,
is lobbying against a bill that would simply require Israel to follow a ceasefire it already agreed to. Agreed to it and has never adhered to it, never even thought about adhering to it. This is just like a silly waste of time, I think, saying you will absolutely adhere to this. No, it's not that. Really what it is, it's a bill that has been introduced that would, check accountability. Mm-hmm. And every 90 days they would see, hey, did you guys stop that ceasefire?
Supposedly.
If you haven't stopped that,
if you started firing again.
If you've continued to fire
during the cease,
we will no longer send the weapons.
That's so not happening. That's absolutely not happening.
Just even the threat of it has AIPAC lobbying extra hard against it, which is absolutely incredible to me.
Yeah.
This is just like not even a Band-Aid. It's not even a Post-it note. This is, as I stated, a waste of time. If you think that you can wait 90 days, that's 3 months last time I checked. If you think you can wait 3 months to be like, hey, did you guys shoot? Did you do anything? Did you use those weapons? Did you...
Yeah. Are your numbers up from the last quarter?
You would know immediately. So what would be the waiting for? We're just going to wait until the reporting period. And then I guess respond then, which I think just means they won't do anything. They don't plan to do anything.
Right.
They're not going to do anything. They're just signaling that there's, somebody here who might rally a couple of people to say no more.
Yeah.
Like it just isn't even.
It feels more so like their response to just criticism they're receiving from the left and progressives. Just something that they can say, look, we hear you and we're doing something. And that's it. That's it. No teeth to it whatsoever. Just like anything else. When it comes to Israel, just be like, hey, we hear you. And you know what? This is what your $5 donation is going to, this is, we hear you in these text messages.
I did get that $5 and I did come up with a strat.
I did put it to use.
I put it to use.
Please.
I got in there.
Please.
Put my nose to the grindstone. And this is what I came up with. Michelle said, LOL, even if we take this bill at its word, what's the logic? If you don't stop using the weapons, we will stop sending them. But I guess if you hold off, we'll keep loading you up just in case.
Right. Come on, man.
I mean, is that... There is no logic to any of this. There is no... Like, we continuously look for the logic or the rhyme and the reason. And it's just like, oh, so just... murder death, it's just colonialism. We just want colonization again. I don't mean that to be dismissive. I just mean like that is a very big thing.
Yeah.
And for that to legit just be the answer, basically. I mean, they don't say that, but it's just like, that's our land. We should have it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's a huge thing that everyone else in the world is taking seriously outside of the U.S. Like, yeah. I'm over the BS.
Lily
completely.
said, hey, we hear you, and we're doing nothing.
Right. Yes, Alice, it is a whole shit show.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Absolutely, indeed. You know what else could be considered a shit show?
Give it to me.
The joy and the pain of the BAFTAs yesterday.
Y'all watch the BAFTAs?
Shout out to Black History Month. Every February just gives us some great moments of... I don't even know. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Getting played with. Like...
Because it's great moments of playing in our face.
Playing in our face. You're literally playing in our face.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing?
So this is more so about the Tourette's incident versus the awards.
I say let us first clap it up, right? Like Ryan Coogler won Best Original Screenplay. He is the first Black American, I think first Black person. Is that right? I think I saw that. I'm going to say American right now.
Yeah.
First Black American to win that award. And Wunmi Mosaku won Best Supporting Actress for Sinners. Those are two very big, huge moments.
Hell yeah.
Right? And I don't know if you saw this, but you know how like you win and then you have to go off and then you speak to the press somewhere else. And so she wins and she's in the back doing the little press thing. And Ryan wins for Best Original Screenplay at that time. So they tell her, oh my God, he just won. And she's like, oh. And she takes this moment, like she looks like she's about to cry. And she's like, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. Oh my goodness. Like you can see it. Yeah. This is her friend. This is, like she genuinely cares. And they asked her, like, why are you so happy for him? Basically, that wasn't the question.
Yeah.
And she was like, because of how he pours into everybody he works with and how he thanks all of us. From the craft services to the star, he's thanking everyone and everybody's a part of the team. And when he's accepting an award, he's thanking everyone. In that moment, he's literally thanking everybody.
He's on stage thanking everybody.
He's on stage like, I couldn't do this without you. And she said, he's always like, we couldn't make this without you.
That's crazy.
And he's on stage. I mean, it was beautiful. That was a really sweet moment.
What you watched, was it like a side-by-side, them cutting back and forth?
Because of how this is the press junket backstage thing, right? So it's like, here's a stage where the actress is staring at the press.
Right.
And then there's a humongous screen that the press is watching
to see who's coming back and
watching the event. Like like they're not watching it from the audience.
Okay.
And so one of the camera people kept going to the thing and then back to her. And it was a really cool moment.
Yeah.
Really, really amazing moment to see.
It feels like just when you see any of their photos, any of their production photos, if they're on breaks or if they're like behind the scenes stuff, if they're at conventions, whenever they're together, members of any of the projects that he's worked on, it always looks like a family photo. Like it always looks, you know what I'm saying? Like the energy just radiates like these aren't just coworkers. These people really, really care for each other. And I love that. I absolutely love that.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, is that Joy?
Where? Hey, hey, Joy.
Let me switch my chat to live chat. So
it's been forever and a lifetime. So real. Oh, I'm on top chat too. Thank you. That's why I was missing stuff. Say hey, Ambush.
Hey, Joy.
It's so good to see you in here.
Right?
Okay, first Black person. Thank you, Alice.
Yeah.
So there was that big moment. Mm-hmm. But previous to that, I think that Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, they presented the first award.
Oh, so that happened early in the night?
I believe it was the first award.
Jeez.
And I could be wrong because I didn't watch the BAFTAs, you know.
Not this year. Usually we're front and center.
Yep.
This is the first BAFTAs we've missed in person.
And I blame my parents.
Post pandemic, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I know exactly who I'm blaming for this. Obviously a terrible liar. I'm like touching myself all over. Like, what? What?
Oh man.
Anyway, so they were presenting an award. Apologies. And John Davidson is a person who has Tourette's and was involved in a movie about Tourette's.
Right.
And that movie was, I think it won something as well. But as they, take the stage and start speaking, he yells out the N-word, hard ER. And in, all teachable moments, some things.
What did you learn? Who'd you learn it from?
Well, there is a Black woman with Tourette's who is a consistent educator to that, content creator.
I think I caught her video, one of her videos today too. And
I saw two different Black women. The first one was basically like, there's a misunderstanding of how Tourette's works anyway. And I think she said in the video that it was like, thanks to a South Park episode, people think that it's the thing you want to say.
Like your subconscious.
It's your innermost thoughts. Like it's that you don't want people to hear.
Damn.
And she was like, it is absolutely not that. It's the thing you want to say the least. You don't want to say it. It's not a thing you believe. It's completely involuntary. It's not a thing that connects to your emotions, your feelings, your anything.
Right.
It is. She was like, so imagine
that makes far more sense.
Going to the airport for someone who has Tourette's and you don't want to be there screaming bomb, bomb, bomb. But that might be what you're saying because it's the thing you least want to say.
Our brains are incredibly complex. That makes so much sense because usually when you're talking about anyone with Tourette's, the first thing people are mentioning is how they're profane. They're just cursing their asses off. Right. And if it's the thing you want to say the least, these curse words don't even fit within the context
at all.
The conversation at all.
At all.
It's not like you're just yelling like dog or cat. Or you're just yelling curse words. And it's like, yeah, that's the furthest thing
from what you would
carrying
really
this conversation
want
on
to
right
do.
now. Right. Damn, son.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It gave a lot of perspective.
Okay.
And gave me much more understanding, at the very least, of the way that both of the Black women explained it is that your tics are involuntary and the specific, I don't have it in front of me, and it's a word I can't pronounce. The specific one that includes like slurs and cussing is another word.
Okay. Did y'all see the video? Did y'all see that clip of them on stage presenting? And I wanted to see, Yeah, so
in the chat, did y'all see the clip?
Y'all see the clip? I'm curious.
Because here's the point that I want to get to and why I'm even bringing up that this happened. Especially when, the framing of where they were. Like this is the British Awards. This is not... on stage, in front of your peers, in front of other people, like huge moments. And then here we are. Alice said, yeah, I saw it a few times. The grace that they show in that moment and just move forward and go on is like such the prime example of what it's like to be a Black person in any workspace or like.
That's what I felt.
Like Delroy was like, and so, and
shout out.
I don't think that go ahead.
Shout out to the photographer, videographer, whoever took whatever still has been making the rounds with that headline, because that's the face. That's the I'm Black in America face.
Yeah.
And I saw that still and then read that. I was like, because now I'm making the face that they're making. Just so it's like, because it's
relatable.
Delroy's face, and I looked at Michael B. Jordan, and my man was just like, and it was like, that's the face. I was like, oh my God.
I just legit just like, okay, this is every company meeting. I feel this.
Yeah.
I feel this hard.
Suddenly you would be like, motherfucker saying what? In the company meeting.
Yes, absolutely.
But outwardly in that meeting, you're just like, maybe,
that was a choice?
Maybe your eyebrow goes up.
Yeah. Well, that's what you said. Oh.
So, yeah, I saw that image. I saw the joint, saw the headline, watched the video, and then I saw Sis, one of the women that you watched, get the Tourette's education. And then I was like, okay. And then I watched the conversation continue on into how there was an explainer around this gentleman's behavior and how it centered him. Yeah. And didn't really...
Who cares what happened to those people?
Delroy was like, no one from BAFTA said anything to us. It was just like, good on ya. On to the next.
And the way that this hits, BAFTA doesn't say anything to them.
Right.
Alan Cummings has 2 apologies. Puts 2 apologies out with explainers, with a, like, hey, be cool.
Something that night, right?
Be cool, guys. That's not. It's not what you think it is. But at no point was like, we're incredibly sorry that these 2 people had to deal with it. We're sorry you had to hear that.
Right.
Like, where's the protection for your audience?
Right.
Because this was not live. There was a 2-hour delay.
Right.
They absolutely could have edited that out. They absolutely decided not to.
Right. What did they decide to edit?
Oh, they definitely took out the Free Palestine. Someone said
exactly. This
said in their speech, like, definitely said, "Oh, nah."
So this is why your apologies are both. Not you, Alan Cummings. We love you. You're not crawl. It's great. This is why BAFTA, you look like bullshit right now. Come on.
Yeah, you got to kind of explain that. And
why would you? Yeah.
And they're kind of not, because the producers said they didn't hear the N-word.
I'm sorry? They don't see or hear color?
They don't hear words, I guess. No, they didn't hear it. I guess. That's
interesting. I heard it.
Whoops. Missed it in the... Do you know how many people work on a production like this? Do you know how many people are in the editing bay? Do you know that they have an editing bay?
Right.
This is not somebody sitting, remote on their couch editing real quick as the show is live. You have an editing bay filled with producers with headphones and microphones talking to each other, walkie-talkies, all the things.
That shit is...
You have a 2-hour opportunity for a dump button.
The shit is so easy too. I saw someone online, one of the homies was like, the editor said they couldn't have edited it out because it also would have cut Michael B. Jordan's voice. And here's my response to that.
I'm sorry, I was listening, but I think I missed it.
They said the editor had said, and this is playing telephone. This is internet telephone. This person on the internet said one of the editors said that they couldn't have edited it in the moment because it also would have cut out what Michael B. Jordan was saying. Now, I don't believe any of that because I know how editing works, especially live. In addition to that, the person in the audience wasn't on the mic. There were separate mics. Right. There are separate mics for the audience. All they would have to do is mute that part of the feed. Because what that person is saying in the audience is not coming through on the stage mic.
The stage mic did not pick that up.
It's not exactly.
No.
So there was a
super easy fix. That's the kind of fix that I can do.
Yeah. Super easy fix.
I mean, you're shooting yourself in the foot. I don't even understand why you would. What do you mean you didn't hear it?
I mean,
how do you even do that?
Well,
how do you even say that? Not today. Not today.
What's so different about today?
Well, these are the same companies that are like, we use AI for accuracy, and there's this and that, and you're doing super titles. Okay. I'm sure you're doing subtitles right there.
From a technology standpoint.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, there's just too many ears. There's too many people that are on alert for that kind of thing. And if that's the claim, then that's worse. Like, to me, if you hear that word and it's just like, was that ice cream? I think that's worse.
Yeah.
I think so. If that's the lie we're going to go with, we didn't hear it. Worse. I
like how you framed it earlier when you were like, just in the interest of protecting your audience, your viewers. Why wouldn't
we have to hear that?
Yeah, why?
we all had to get that during Black History Month.
That's crazy.
I just want
to. This has been a lot.
When you didn't have to give that, you didn't have to.
Yeah.
And so, it's hard to not take these things as you playing in my face. Yeah. And I'm not even looking for another reason. You always playing in my face. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's stuff like this where it's just how can you, what do you mean? What do you mean you didn't hear it? What do you mean you didn't edit that out? What do you mean? What do you mean I have to give more grace to the producers of the show than I do the people that had to endure that while they're at fucking work?
Alice said, during the Black Month of History.
This is what I'm saying. Hi, AJ.
During the Black Month of History. Any other month, guys.
Any other month. Also, not any other month. Imagine.
Aaron said, this is the only reason I know about Pastor.
Fair.
Shit. Okay. Fair. Bad news bears,
but
man.
That really did. It turned into a conversation of ableism versus racism, which is silly as shit. And by that, I mean, we consistently as a group, not us individually, but collectively, we can't figure out what the point of the problem is. We can never figure out in the word problem of math. What are those called? Story problem. It's everybody's hearing a different thing and nobody knows how many apples there were or how many bikes it took to get to the store.
Right.
because they're all listening. And so then it's just this, now we're arguing about things that don't even matter. Hey, that person can't even help it. And what do you mean you're always offended by this word? Like, now we're talking about that?
Right. I saw a post on Threads that said, well, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for making fun of Jada Pinkett Smith.
As he should have.
Making fun of her disability. White people said they have never been so scared in their lives. Jim Carrey said that he was sickened. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Judd Apatow, I did know this, that Smith could have killed Rock.
Yeah.
Most people
could have been real bad. He could have been murdered on stage.
Most people did not talk about how ableism is not a joke, nor should it be tolerated. The harm that Jada likely felt as a result of nothing. There was no conversation around that.
Yeah.
All right. But now, let's talk about it. It's a relevant point of view at this point. Baptist is bugging. Shit crack.
This has absolutely nothing to do with what we were just talking about, and absolutely everything to do with what we were just talking about. But I didn't plan on having this in the warm-up. The Olympics pissed me off.
What you doing watching them Olympics, girl?
Caretaking for my parents.
Curling and what else?
Whatever the Blaze of Glory's guy's name is, what is his name? Blades of Glory is what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah, the one that just won did the flip. Is that guy?
Yeah, but he did not win because he fell multiple times in his skate. I don't know what to call it. Routine.
In his routine, yeah.
Yeah. But he was heralded, right? Like, they're calling this person the quad god because nobody else in the world can spin around 4 times or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he gets to do a backflip. He does backflips in his routines. And I will not ever forget the black woman who was literally like...
Bonelli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soraya Bonelli. Mm-hmm. French black woman skater who did a backflip, and they were like, absolutely not. That's banned. Too dangerous. Absolutely not. You can't do that. She did it anyway because she was like, this is my routine. I don't know what y'all mean. So I'm not going to place anyway. Then I'm just going to do the routine that I want to do. Yeah. And that really, I would say, put a pause on her career, as a professional Olympic skater.
Yeah, as a competitor, for sure. Now she's teaching. Teaching and training. Yeah.
But unfortunately for her, she lives here in America. So that's not great for her. But anyway, whole point, now it's like the most amazing thing in the world. Look at this white man do a backflip on skates. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How y'all do it? There's no way to do it. Oh my gosh. Now it's totally legal. It's a move that's fine. Like, as if this didn't happen, with Simone Biles right now in our life. Like, right now.
Right. So then when that happened, I think that was either last week or the week before. I think they ended up get meddling for that. So when we started responding, bringing up Soraya, other people were like, well, technically she's not the first person to do the backflip. And it was like, you are correct. What she did was she landed on a single skate. Yeah. So yes, she is the first person to do that. Yeah. The person that you're talking about that happened, I think like in 57 or 67. Yeah. Yeah, they did it and they landed on 2 skates. Yep. She's the first person to do it single skate in competition.
And they banned it when that man did it too. Yeah. They banned it when that white man did it. And they were like, absolutely not, way too risky. No. And I guess now it's fine.
Yeah. I'm curious about the circumstances under which they unbanned it and how many years ago that happened.
I did look into this real briefly, and you keep talking.
Yeah, because I mean, it definitely, depending on when they unbanned it, this could be part of, we know he's landed this a couple of times in practice. Let's make sure this is unbanned by the time of the Olympics come around so we can, properly celebrate him and his achievements.
Well, I can answer this for you. The backflip was officially banned in 76.
Okay.
Or 77 because of the 76 Olympics. The ban remained in place for 47 years until it was officially lifted in 2024.
Stop.
It was considered dangerous due to the risk of landing on an unforgiving ice surface and violated the principle of landing on a single blade. Famous defiance was Soraya Bonali famously performed a one-footed backflip at the 98 Nagano Olympics, despite the ban resulting in a point deduction. The ISU reversed the ban in 2024, and it was performed legally in competition by Ilya Malinin at the 2026 Winter Olympics. Let's see.
So they reversed the ban while he was in training for the Olympics. That's nasty. That's effing nasty, bro. That's trifling. Listen, y'all could have them too. Happy Black History Month. Y'all could have all of it. I'm disinterested in the bullshit. Come on, man. Yeah.
What's really funny is just not being able to get an answer to why it was unbanned. Like that, I feel like that's just a really easy thing to. Oh, not as dangerous anymore, guys. The ice is softer. Obviously, that's number one. Skates are different.
Just got a text. Oh, this just in. It was unbanned because of racism.
That's not what the text said.
Yeah. Racism. Effing racism. Lowering the bar. That's it.
I want to hear I want to hear how they say it.
You want to hear how they word it, how they fix their mouth to say it, so it can upset you even more.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to be clear. Okay.
I just want to know how mad I need to be.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure because we know what's coming. Yeah, the bullshit. Sweet. Oh my God.
Yeah. All right.
It's wild.
Shall we move on?
Yeah. What's Fiance responsible for?
All right. Don't call the hive over here. This is Have you seen anything about this?
No.
Oh, man. I did a great job with the warm-ups, giving you nothing you know about.
Yeah. Warm me up, fam.
Well, the former stage manager for Beyonce, his daughter, did a TikTok and was like, basically, my dad is struggling. He, was fired from this job because of health issues. I'll say this. I don't know obviously I don't know what has happened. There's been no statements from anyone. It's not like the tower. She's going to come down from the tower and say anything.
There'll be no statements from the Carters.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
she'll do no podcast.
I do not want to sound dismissive when I say this. I mean this wholeheartedly. Billionaires fucking suck.
You know what I thought you were going to say? When you were prepping us saying, I don't want to sound dismissive, I literally thought you was about to say, people get fired every day, fam. People get fired every day, B. I literally thought that's where you were going. All right.
I mean, they do. Okay. That's not wrong.
Yeah.
But I guess my point of saying that billionaires suck is like the reason I don't want to sound dismissive is I am not absolving anything.
No, you're just stating a fact.
But at what? If the company that you work for and you are a salaried employee and you have a retirement plan and you have health insurance and all of that, if we know for certain they'll fuck you out of all of the things you're supposed to get, I'm not sure why a contractual employee who is a contractual person who doesn't have any of those worker protections expects them in a scenario where they don't exist. Do I think that that man should never have to work a day in his life and shouldn't have to worry about his health care and shouldn't have to I absolutely do. I think that's true no matter where he works. But I think that if you are 2+ decades of making sure that a show as big, as involved, as long, as intricate as a Beyonce show, I think there should be something.
So you said 2+ decades. He was working for her that long?
Yeah.
Shit. Damn.
But this is this for me is a capitalism story. Like this woman is mad at Beyonce for, his daughter is like, he gave too much loyalty, too much work, too much labor, like, and you're not doing anything to help my dad. And I fully understand that coming from that perspective. That's how I feel about the NBA right now. And this is when this just isn't a feel good story. Like when the third grader buys the lunch debt. This is a different kind of exposure of what capitalism does. Being a unprotected worker,
contractor, yeah,
being for over 20 years for the same person shouldn't be able to be done.
Yeah,
what do you mean that you're not an employee of Ivy Park or whatever the
production
arm Ivy Wood plank? I don't know.
What? Wood plank? Why? Okay, I thought you said you didn't want the hive on your ass.
I don't. I really don't. All
right.
I really don't.
Any of y'all on the hive?
What I'm trying to get at is that you shouldn't be like the entire point of this is a contractor. I don't take their taxes out. I don't do this.
Right.
Is that they're not an employee. Right. That they come and go and they do what they want.
Right.
The thing is, this isn't 20 years continuous. I work every single day for you, right? Because she's not on tour every day. She's not on. You're not managing the stage every day.
So what do you, okay.
So I don't know what he got paid. I don't know what made it worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah. Okay. This makes more sense now.
If you are the trusted go-to creative and a strategic mind that a star goes to for all of their tours, I find it, should something be there? Yes, there should be some sort of fucking safety net for all of us.
So this is making more sense now. Why this person would be a contractor versus an employee when you start mentioning off-season type stuff and that type of work being related to more contingent on her release schedule when she's putting out albums, which dictates when the tours are going to happen. So during an off season, obviously this isn't your only client because you can't afford to not work during the off season. So this is your biggest client, kind of like, I'm contracting dropping everything for Nike.
Yeah, I drop everything. Sorry, guys.
We're going to be a little late on editing that other stuff. Yeah. So that makes sense. So the circumstances under why he no longer has that relationship, of course, could be a myriad of things, but I still understand the daughter being upset. I think, and I'm going to be clear, I'm not playing Carter's advocate here. I think that just having the experience as a contractor, as an entrepreneur, someone, like
gig work.
Thank you. Being in the gig economy, you're only as good as your last activation, period. So I would be curious. I want to see him on a podcast couch right now. Like, what was the conversation? Was it we're looking for newer, younger talent? We're looking for what is it? I'm curious as to what were the circumstances under which he lost that contract. Regardless, though, this isn't something that should be any employer's not obligation. It shouldn't be a thing that the state or the nation isn't handling. Like, we should have universal health care, period. To your point of tying in capitalism, these billionaires have relationships with the other billionaires and the people running our country that are not in favor of universal health care. Sitting at tables with folk, all of that shit. So, yeah, I think we got to do a better job of just leveling our expectations when it comes to billionaires, period. Like, yeah, like why are we expecting, just because it's Beyonce, why are we expecting her to act a little different, to have kid gloves? Like, oh my God, I didn't know you had all these medical bills. Let me come help you. What other organization, like who else is doing this? This isn't Ben and Jerry's. Like, I don't see the history of the Carters doing some shit like that. Like, yeah.
No, and yeah. I mean, you cannot be a billionaire without exploiting people.
Yeah.
You absolutely cannot be a billionaire without exploiting people.
Somebody gonna get it. Somebody gonna get that exploitation.
Somebody gonna get it. A lot of people gonna get it. A lot of people gonna get exploited for this person to amass that much wealth.
During the month of Black History?
During the month of Black History, she will be celebrated as a billionaire, while this story of firing someone for collapsing lives on parts of the internet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is it fucking sucks.
What were the where'd you see this? Like on Threads, Instagram?
I saw it on Threads.
What were the comments saying? What were people saying?
It was very mixed bag. Like, what do you expect from her? Why would she pay? You know, he's a gig worker basically. So, and other people being like, could she even ever have the show that she has if she didn't have him? And what do the shows mean to her career and her legacy? So what are we doing, just being dismissive to the person who helped in that? And it isn't just a person that helped in that. That's the other part.
Team.
These are huge teams. There's no... Beyonce's announced a tour and she hasn't already been rehearsing for 2 months on it.
Right.
You know, like, and then there's another 2 or 3 months before the tour starts.
Right.
And that's when the real rehearsals start or something with the band and you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot that goes into any sort of, concert as big as hers.
Yeah, large scale production.
Very large scale production. And I mean, if you'll remember, we saw a lot of different, hiccups throughout her tour of different arenas, stagehands not being able to
execute.
Up.
Yeah. Was this person just recently fired?
I'm not sure what the timeline is. What his daughter said is that he collapsed and had to undergo surgery. Damn. And that they decided that he could no longer keep up. So he was let go. She does say that this was a few years ago. She said it's 2026 and my dad has been out of work for a few years. I worry about my dad because he put his heart and his soul into Beyonce's career and has nothing to show for it.
Okay, so now I'm rocking with it. It's been years since he was let go. He is dealing with some medical issues and the debt involving those medical issues. This is a situation where, if we've had this working relationship for this many years, a little tap.
Fam.
Hey, could you just, throw me a little, I don't know if you heard, but such and such might be on the street soon. From an opposite.
And in all honesty, it shouldn't get to that point. It shouldn't have to be so-and-so might be on the street soon.
Right.
This is very much the same. This is going to mean nothing to you or Jess as I say this. Hopefully someone in the chat cares. But I just watched the America's Next Top Model thing with
that documentary?
Brie. Yeah. And
I can't wait to watch
Miss J was saying that when he had a stroke a few years ago, she ain't never go check on him. Then she sent a text.
And they kept going.
And
just kept it moving.
It was like, I'll see you soon.
Let us know if there's anything we can do.
Yo.
And was she the best?
Couldn't walk, couldn't talk.
Damn.
In a real bad way, right? And
that's my nightmare.
She doesn't have a moment to pop in and see you when you're in the hospital or in the, skilled nursing facility that I'm sure he was in for hella long, because you don't get to just go home. Right. You have to learn how to do those things again if the potential is there.
Right.
And if you aren't able to ever do those things again, you don't go home either, unless you have the means to be able to have 24-hour care.
Yeah.
So for her to be sitting there and like, oh yeah, bestie,
I heard Tyra was like a complete menace throughout. Not even like the stories about her in the past, but the way she's handling the conversation.
Oh, the way she's handling it, she's completely fucking delusional.
I can't watch it.
There's no such thing as accountability for that woman. Like, she's just literally like, I don't even believe in it. That's not what she's saying, but that's the body language is very much
how
like.
Do you spell it?
I know exactly how to get out of this answer. You asked me, do I remember the time I was incredibly mean to this person, and then you showed me the clip? Don't really remember it. Not important in my life, but it's the time. Do you guys remember the 90s? I mean, it was a wild ride. Am I right? And so, when you look at it through the lens of 2025, it's absolutely different than what's acceptable.
Oh my God. Are you telling me that Tyra is the blueprint for Natalie Nunn?
It could be vice versa. At this point, I don't know.
Holy shit. Everything you just said is what we watch Natalie do. Season after season, the second she's confronted with anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's absolutely true.
C said, walks in the room like rerun. Hey. What up, bro? Wow.
Yeah. Did you really? She probably did.
Fun fact.
She probably did. Not how.
That's messed up. I'm gonna pop some popcorn and watch it.
I'm happy for every single person that didn't make it on that show, because the abuse of listen, I watched that show in real time for many a cycle. Many a cycle.
Yeah.
The things that my young brain at the time was not registering, and things I don't even remember that happened that I watched on that documentary and was like, they put that on TV.
Oh, shit.
That whole thing on TV. I mean, this is literally a girl basically gets
assaulted.
Yeah. Yeah. And they just say that she cheated on her boyfriend.
Damn.
They literally were like, oh no, you drank more than 2 bottles of wine by yourself. And
yikes.
Then were completely out of your mind, blackout drunk, and then you decided a mutual decision happened where you and this guy went and had sex, and you cheated on your boyfriend.
So not only is it bad enough that she was assaulted and you're blaming her for it, then you're throwing infidelity on top of that sandwich.
1,000%.
That's effing crazy.
And the way they did it was having Tyra, who's, just shows up. It's not like she's hanging out with the girls, right? But then she comes every episode and tells them what they're going to do or whatever. Or has a little sit down, little chat, not a house meeting. And
isn't it?
Kind of. She sits down and producers have already told her what happened and have literally given her an angle to go at.
Okay.
so that this girl will break down. And she's like,
damn,
starts talking about how she's been cheated on. So it's Tyra like, you know, men always cheat and this and that. And everybody, I've been cheated on. And she's going on. And this girl is literally like, you can see her.
Damn.
Trying to get on the inside of her body. Like, how do I never get seen again? And Tyra's like, yeah, so how do you feel about cheating? What's infidelity mean to you? Oh, why are you sad? You're crying. Why are you crying? You cheated on your boyfriend? Like, what the fuck?
Tyra sounds like a complete monster, bro.
This is certainly monster behavior. Exactly, Alice. Alice said Tyra took zero accountability. The way that she legit just like, man, that wasn't great. Not my best moment. But the times, you know? And it was so acceptable. Like, she blamed the audience. She was like, the audience was clamoring for this. How would the audience know that they wanted that
if you didn't
if we ain't never had ANTM before? Like, that's not a thing. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. But they definitely showed the rise of that show in a way that I had not framed it in my, mind, and how they like put UPN on the map. And that was how UPN started getting more content and shows and stuff because America's Next Top Model took off. So, well,
sheesh. Okay.
But also that, at some point in there, I can't even remember. It was like cycle 9, cycle 10. So that they started doing 2 a year. So, we Survivor around here. There's 2 things happen in a year.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Is this still in production?
No, it stopped previously. But then in this thing, she was like, get ready for cycle 25. And I do wonder if she knows that she shouldn't be there. Like, she shouldn't be there. If you're going to do another America's Next Top Model, Tyra cannot be the host.
Carmen said Tyra's working on her own documentary. So
good. So we can hear her side.
She's trying to drop her documentary and use that to launch the next season. There's a lot going on.
Well, that would be stupid. She just did it. What else can she say? What else does she want us to know? She just told us that she has no responsibility for any of those things. And Ken Mock, who is also an executive producer and reality TV producer god, he barely took accountability for any. Like, I wouldn't say he did, but he didn't hit you with the man. Those were the days.
He didn't reminisce fondly.
He wasn't like, just back then you really got to get away with anything. And she legit was like, I get it. You guys, there was a whole crop of new people that watched this over, during the pandemic and over quarantine, and it immediately took off again. And then just like that was like, what is this bullshit that was on TV? So like people lose their mind.
Eyes, okay.
Fresh eyes to it. Eyes that haven't watched people be, abused on TV like the way we did.
And our awareness around abuse has changed over the decades, too.
Oh, hugely.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah. Probably has to do with, seeing people get exploited on TV. And I know that, while I was watching that, I definitely was like, are they not just giving everyone eating disorders? How come they keep calling these people fat when they're like,
Yeah, shit does not age well, bro.
None of it aged well is the point. Tyra's whole thing was, I'm here to uplift women who are not normally considered, supermodel worthy, whether that's their skin color, their height, their body, their, we want thicker girls and we want black girls and we want Latina girls. And then it was like one black girl, one Latina, all white girls. And they're all a zero. And then, you would get 2 black girls in a season and 1 Asian in a season. It was just very much you're not doing diversity, and you're certainly not doing uplifting, and you're certainly not doing empowering. Wow. You're certainly not helping these girls after the fact. It's like what you would win is a contract to be a model But that's it. I live in Montana. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so I have a contract with Wilhelmina or whoever in New York, and I can't afford to get there.
And then I get thrown to the wolves and Terry Richardson.
Yes.
Yeah. And the abuse continues. Oh, goodness.
Well,
Alice said the plus size models were size 6 and 8.
but she's being literal.
I don't know what that means. Who do I know that's a 6?
No one.
Yikes.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Think about the Fram. Anyone in the Fram? No, none of them either.
No.
Wow.
No, but they're small. I mean,
Yeah.
2 of them are smaller, I think. I don't know.
Wow. That's wild.
No, I have no.
No, absolutely not. No.
No, and I'll show you I mean, you might know who Takara is, but there was Takara was the first, I think she was the first plus size one. And then after her, there was a white woman. And did the white woman win? I think the white woman won as a plus size model, and she was a size 6.
Stop.
Like, plus size would number one, sort of implies there's more than one digit.
Okay.
Because it's, you know?
Right.
And American sizing is like 00, 2, 4, 6, 8, right? It's even numbers for the most part. If you're a 6, the average woman, I think, average American woman is a size 14 or something like that.
Wow.
I can't remember. Okay, Carmen, have you been a size 6? That I feel like for your height, you should never be. Like, this just doesn't.
Like, how's that possible?
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. But now it's break time.
Yeah.
My bad.
No bad at all.
And who knows which story we'll get to when we.
But hey, if you haven't already, hit that like button, please.
Yeah,
Hit the like button. It's very helpful. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends. Hit the comments. Share the links with anybody as we jump into the second half. And definitely stay active in the chat. And we will see you in 10 minutes.
Stay here. Stick around.
Boom. Welcome back, y'all. Man, y'all were active in the chat. That's what's up.
Let's stay that way. Stay that way.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay that way.
Good looking out. Good looking out. Welcome back to News with My Fiance. We are back from the break. Now we're going to jump into some news stories.
Ooh.
Yeah.
News.
Heavy hitting news story.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Would you like me to jump in, or are you?
Let me do this one because you're going to do the cartel one, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Either way.
All right. So we do have that cartel story coming up. I hope I don't have an issue with words again this week, like benevolent, because that was a thing. That was a thing. In any event, before we talk about what's happening in Mexico, we need to talk about how stories get told here. All right. So let's start with the Sharon Moore case, because this isn't about one person. It's about how our justice system actually functions. What's most disturbing isn't just the arrest or the charges. It's what's missing: context, history, power dynamics. Allegations involving stalking, abuse of authority, or domestic abuse don't exist in a vacuum, but they're often treated like optional details, like background noise. One sec.
Bless you.
All right.
Live.
Woo.
Live, baby.
Man.
And that's where the sneezes go.
That's right.
If anybody was wondering, sneezes go on the inside of your shirt, not your elbow.
Oh. I wasn't sure. I was demonstrating for you. Go ahead.
I thought you were until you said, "Oh."
I thought there was also I thought it was still a viable place. I'm sorry. I'm not up on the now. Where else is it?
The trajectory of whatever
it's gonna
you got going is good. Yeah.
So I know this is a bad.
Definitely not ever into your hands.
All right.
And maybe it's not ever. Like if there were some, you don't have a shirt on, I just bit my lip when I said that. Hurt.
If you're naked sneezing.
If you're naked sneezing, put your hands at something.
Yeah.
Grab a hat.
Yeah.
Don't just hachoo it out into the world if you can.
All right. Okay.
Right.
That was your.
I'm not wrong.
That was your sneeze PSA.
Yeah.
Brought to you in part by the season, in which I'm sneezing a lot. Okay.
Which is winter.
Yeah.
All those allergies.
It's a fake winter. I'm happy for it. Anyway,
this one can't be.
I can't be pleased.
Can't be pleased.
I'm
when
very
it
pleased.
snows, this is worthless. The city's shut down and there's an inch. What in the world? Now I'm not supposed to, I can't go anywhere. And then where are all the snow plows? You don't have the snow plows. You guys don't do the things with the stuff. And then it doesn't snow and you're like fake winter.
But did you hear what came after that?
No, I didn't. I was too busy doing this.
I said it's a fake winter, which I love.
No, I heard that.
Yeah.
But I
can't love the fakeness. I can't love.
That seems weird. I wouldn't.
They're getting the blizzard back east. I love it.
Did they really get it?
Yeah.
Mom Donnie closed the schools before it happened.
Yeah. Billy Mark posted a video of it. It's wild.
That's socialism.
Yeah. That's social mediaism.
Oh.
Okay. Allegations involving stalking, abuse of authority, or domestic abuse don't exist in a vacuum, but they're often treated like optional details, like background noise that complicates a cleaner narrative. Sorry. And that's not accidental. Our justice system doesn't reward truth. It rewards movement, arrests, charges, convictions, clean timelines, simple stories.
Yeah.
And when that's the incentive structure, anything that challenges it becomes inconvenient. We've seen this play out over and over. Evidence planted, body cam footage overlooked, prosecutors claiming they didn't notice exculpatory evidence that somehow shows up later. So when crucial context disappears, I'm sorry. Or crucial conflict.
Yeah, when I wrote it, I was like, yeah.
When crucial context disappears in cases involving power or control, that's not a fluke. It's a system doing what it's designed to do, protect itself by narrowing the story. And that matters because this same logic doesn't stop at the courthouse. It shows up in how we talk about crime, about violence, and about who gets blamed and who never gets named. So keep that in mind as we talk about cartel violence in Mexico, because the pattern is the same. The story gets flattened, the fallout gets spotlighted, and the systems that created the conditions fade quietly into the background. This isn't about left or right. It's about power and who gets to decide which facts count. So
let me say that this case, I remember seeing in December that this head coach at Michigan had lost his job. There was this scandal, something to do with, infidelity. And I was like, don't care, moving on. I didn't care. Yeah, I don't care. A lot of people don't lose their job for having an affair. I just didn't know what the situation was.
Right.
And I don't football, so I didn't care.
Right. And
then I saw the latest development. And the latest development was that his attorneys were asking for an evidentiary hearing because the evidence that was produced to get the warrant to arrest him in the first place omitted some key information. And that information would be, one, that this woman was his executive assistant. Mm-hmm. And that the text messages and call logs that they used to provide evidence of stalking and harassment were while they were both still employed, while she was still his executive assistant during work hours. Like, none of this. Here's what I'm going to say. I don't know. He could have been harassing her. Those could have not been okay phone calls.
Right.
The fact that they omitted that there was a working relationship. This isn't just a interpersonal relationship.
Right. She wasn't just a side piece.
Yeah. She wasn't just that. She was also his executive assistant.
Right.
And the information that they used was not, I mean, they omitted that. They omitted that they had a working relationship and that these calls and these texts were during work hours. So the texts are like, oh, and there's another thing. They had just found out who their opponent was in whatever bowl, college Rose Bowl, but it wasn't the Rose Bowl.
Okay.
They had just found out who their opponent was. So it's like, all hands on deck type of thing where we got get it going. And so a lot of phone calls to your executive assistant would make a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
In that omission of that information, the judge felt that, the magistrate didn't have all the information when you got this arrest warrant. To leave that out seems purposeful. And he was very measured in the way. This is also crazy. A judge that is like a viral judge, like he's or a YouTube judge. I don't know if they, but his courtroom is often goes viral for things.
Is the guy with the glasses? Judge with the glasses?
Yeah, the black dude with the glasses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's very measured. He, he's not doing, he's not yelling at people or any of that. He's like, so context absolutely matters. Sometimes it doesn't change the way that you're going to move forward. Sometimes it does. This seems like you purposely omitted that information and that had somebody known that was there's a working relationship with these. Yeah,
it reframes the
evidence. Yeah. Yes. And so that's where I'm sitting. I don't know anything about, him as a person or if he is a harmful man to this woman or other women. I don't know any of that. And I'm not advocating for him to, free the homie. I'm saying, have you learned nothing from the OJ trial? Like, have you learned absolutely zero? Like, you want so badly to get someone arrested and convicted of something that you will throw some evidence out there or you will omit things that go with you will make the evidence that you have fit the narrative you want rather than find the fucking truth. And so that's my whole thing. Get to the truth. If that was really what any of these detectives were doing, maybe there'd be a little bit different respect for it. But we know the police don't solve crimes, and we know that the police don't even be fucking trying. Yeah. They're just like, gotta clear my caseload, bud. And then prosecutors too often, like this isn't something we haven't seen before. Right. We have seen this a lot. And there are people who benefit from this. There's tons of people that benefit from this. There are tons of people that should not get to continue on in the roles that they're in or, in the jobs that they have or the power that they have. And they just keep on going because you don't get in trouble. Maybe you no longer get in trouble for the thing that you should have gotten in trouble for because, Bill Cosby. Because the prosecutors lied to you. The prosecutors lied. They did something that then allowed this. You know what I'm saying? Like you are not like. What is the job? If the job isn't to get to the truth of the thing.
I feel like the job is what they've been really successful at. They got a pretty good win percentage on framing people up and hiding evidence. These are, like you said, did they learn nothing from the OJ case? Yes. They learned that every once in a while we're going to get caught, but let's keep up the good work.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what they learned from
But this is the thing. The reason why the OJ case immediately jumped into my head was that man then wrote a book entitled If I Did It. And explained that he didn't, but if he had, this is not only how, this is also the routes he would have taken. This is what he would have done. It wouldn't have been no white Bronco. It would have been, he did it. He did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he did it.
Yeah.
And because Mark Furman and the crew of LAPD cops were like, he did it, we know he did it, and he's gonna pay. Instead of doing the fucking job, the detective work, find out that he did it. Instead, you do some framing. You do a little framing and then think the case just goes forward. Like no. But they will get away with what they will try.
Yeah.
If they can, they will.
Yeah.
And they will continue to do that.
Yeah. If the framing fails them 5% of the time, shit. If it fails them 30% of the time, they're going to keep moving forward with that shit. This shit works.
That's not a great success rate. 70% is not, you get a C.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Yeah. But, at the same time, we're also talking quantity. They got quotas to fill. It's terrible.
I want to go back to.
It's terrible.
They have quotas to fill is not how you should be policing.
No, because you shouldn't be policing. Period. If you
have to put a quota on who gets arrested for what, you don't have that thing as a problem. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you don't have that thing as a problem. You wouldn't need a quota. You just arrest the people you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what do you mean you need to have X amount of drug busts a month?
Gotta, man. We got to get these jails filled. Holy crap, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got come on, man.
Is anyone in the chat? What the hell's going on? Are we live?
So just so I'm clear, I want to get this all in my head now. So Sharon Moore was convicted or
no.
Okay. On trial.
No, he's been arrested. Stalking. He's been arrested and he has been arraigned. He has pled not guilty to all of these things. They went back to court for an evidentiary hearing. For his team is asking for an evidentiary. I cannot say that word. Mm-hmm. Evidentiary hearing, so that they can basically prove that you show us what you used to get this warrant.
Okay.
Because what you've shown us that you used doesn't fit.
Got you. Okay.
And so this is my thing, again, back to the propaganda of Law and Order, whichever version it is.
Call a bus.
Please. There's this tension between the police and prosecutors, right? Mm-hmm. Like you just do your job. You put them away.
Yeah.
And I did my job. I arrested them.
Give me something I can work with.
Give me something I can work with. Go out there and find me more evidence and give me something I can work with. This case is too complicated.
Well, your witness just folded.
Exactly.
Give me something I can work with.
Your witness is an alcoholic who can't remember what she did yesterday. Right. Why do you think we're going to believe her about being assaulted? Like, there is this forever tension. Yep. But also, we're on the same side. Yeah. And we're a part of the same team. And when we win, we celebrate together. Yep. And when we lose, we blame each other. Right. That's just the way that it works.
Got to do it right, man.
It's never just like, you win some, you lose some. It's like, those damn cops did it wrong. Or that damn... But both of them are doing it wrong in cahoots. They all live in Cahoots County. Yeah. Every single one of them. Shout
out to Dibs.
Shout out to Dibs. They all live there.
Yeah.
That's what they do. The idea of prosecutors not giving information, like, what?
Yeah.
And again, this is patterned. This is not picking one, this is not a cherry pick. This happens every single day. Mm-hmm. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah. Let me get that cartel. Talk to me.
Well, because it's going down.
For anyone that doesn't know, and I'm sure I don't think I've discussed this on any of the shows, I am in the thick of it. I'm in season 3 of Ozark. Finally. Finally. And let me tell you something. Darlene has lived far too long. Far too long. Navarro, you have a responsibility. Get that woman out of here.
He does have a responsibility.
She's wifing up college students. Well, husbanding up college students. There's too much going on. She shouldn't have that baby.
Someone else's baby.
Yeah. She shouldn't have that baby.
Thinking she's a young woman now.
They're regrowing the poppy fields and trying to force people into an agreement. Listen, Darlene is a live wire. I need the cartel to handle their business. Maybe not the way it's happening in real life here. Maybe not, to that extent. But yeah,
to the point.
This is
Thanks for bringing in Ozark. That definitely tracked.
Such an amazing show.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about what happened.
You got me ramped up. I'm sorry.
I just didn't expect it.
And Darlene,
I really do love hearing your takes from TV shows.
God damn it! For more of them, follow me on Letterboxd, and the podcast has no name. We just knocked out a Wonder Man review. We're gonna have that up every little week.
Hashtag ad.
Yeah.
Fucking what? Hey yo.
Yeah.
Okay. Mexican authorities say their military went in to capture El Mencho. I'm not even going to pretend to be able to pronounce his government name.
Respect. No,
I respect too much.
Okay.
I don't want to.
My man chose El Mencho.
Man.
Refer to him as such.
Fair.
Yeah.
I bet his mama do call him El Mencho too.
It's probably.
Yeah, as the head of the Jalisco New Generation cartel, I bet everybody calls him whatever he wants to be called.
Exactly. It's like Big Meech. I'm not calling him by his government. Would you?
No.
You see how confident you were just like, no, absolutely not. No.
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
Sir Meech, I will not.
Okay. So they went to capture him and they ended up killing him instead. Almost immediately, we saw mass retaliation. Cars on fire, roads shut down, gunfire, entire cities put on lockdown. People told to stay inside while cartel violence explodes outward. I believe the American embassy was like, everybody shelter in place. All you Americans don't get kidnapped. Before everyone launches into the usual pearl clutching about how Mexico is lawless and this is just cartel savagery, let's slow down and tell the part of the story that always gets left out, Ambush. Because cartels like this do not appear out of nowhere. Violence like this does not appear out of nowhere. For decades, U.S. policy has helped militarize huge parts of Latin America, training their forces, exporting weapons, destabilizing economies, selectively enforcing drug laws when it's convenient, and then pretending we have no idea how heavily armed criminal organizations ended up with military-grade weapons. Word to Snowfall.
Which we just finished. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, tragic ending, but amazing. No spoilers.
Realistic ending. That violence destroys communities. People lose their homes, their safety, their futures. So they leave and they migrate north because staying isn't an option. And then the real scam is that the same system that helped create the chaos turns around and points at those migrants and says that they're the threat. Suddenly it's a border crisis, there's an invasion, there's a caravan, there's calls for more funding for U.S. immigration and customs enforcement, more ICE agents, more detention centers, more enforcement all across the board, more punishment. Meanwhile, the U.S. industries quietly profit from the cheap, exploitable labor, and politicians wrap the whole thing in law and order rhetoric so no one looks too closely at what's going on. That's a violent feedback loop. One where instability is created abroad, profit is extracted at home, and the people trapped in the middle are blamed for surviving it. We absolutely have to take the cartels seriously. They are violent. They are well-funded. They are heavily armed by us.
To be clear.
So don't get stuck in the imperialist reporting of it all and that treats the fallout as the cause. Because the biggest problem here isn't what's happening in Mexico. It's an American imperialism problem. And it's exactly what it this is what it looks like when you continue to destabilize other nations. Yeah,
those arms say Stark Industry on the side.
They absolutely do.
Made in the
They say U.S. government warhead. You know, like it's literally, we are training different cartel or militia groups. We allow them to not just traffic drugs, but people. We turn every eye, don't see any of that crack cocaine, no fentanyl. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
All of those things, all while there is a U.S. government employee getting these people their weapons. Getting these, trading guns for drugs. Just.
Yeah.
The U.S. government. This is not like we wonder why there are I don't, but there.
Yeah, I don't wonder.
I don't wonder.
I'm not the one wondering.
The thought is like, why are there so many cartels, right? Like there's a lot of Mexican cartels. There's not just a Mexican cartel.
Right.
There's many. And some are far more powerful than others, but there are very powerful, very violent cartels that have been not just, supported by the U.S. government. They've been empowered. They've been handed military grade weapons.
They've been contracted.
Literally. So this particular cartel has drone spotting and the shooting down drone weaponry. They have these are military grade weapons.
My girl said the cartels are part of the gig economy. All right.
Yeah, who said that?
You. That's what you literally just said. That's what you literally just explained. And the cartels are part of the gig economy.
They ain't got no retirement?
That's what. No.
Dog.
They don't got no health plans, nothing.
You know what they do have?
Guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Billions. Big billies. Big bee nuts.
For real.
So many bee nuts. That are, you, again, can't be a billionaire without exploiting people, without crushing people and making their lives awful. Like the amount of addicts that are made simply because capitalism is the economic system with which we live under.
Yeah. Where, I promise it's Italian. Where are the Winter Olympics being held right now?
Milan or Italy.
Okay.
Cortina?
Because but I was recently made aware, I would say within the last 7 years, about how human trafficking follows the Olympics.
Oh,
Olympic Village,
big time.
Major sports events,
Shout out to Atlanta.
Yeah. Oof.
96 was a hard time.
So, I'm just thinking about, again, you mentioned trafficking, and I was like, man, there was a time when that was a major conversation. And now it kind of just fell by the wayside. No one's even discussing that anymore.
Which trafficking?
The trafficking that takes place around the Olympics.
Oh, well, how many Olympics have we had? Why do we keep talking about it?
Keep bringing that shit up.
Why do you keep bringing up old shit? This is a pattern. This is expected to happen.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So, speaking of the cartel and their violence and how it can hit a U.S. home,
And come home to you.
we have a guest.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about the only L of L&J Industries.
Nice.
The other Vern to my Vern.
It's two of them.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's two of them Johns, y'all.
My sister in all things, but especially in arms, like we will fight to the death for the things we believe in.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I don't.
So we're bringing on a new segment. This is the first time. New segment. We're bringing on a new correspondent. Morgan gave you the tea.
Lead correspondent.
Prepare yourself. What's it called again?
Amber alert.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're back.
Lily.
Lily!
Now, anyone, I know that's right. Now, anyone who has been a listener, viewer of this show knows I love me some scammers. I love getting the text messages. I love talking back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we love getting bad checks from them. We make it a part of the show. Is the check still up here?
Somewhere.
It's up there somewhere.
Yeah.
We make it a part of the show. You guys are tuned
Still
in.
got to get a frame.
When we got to frame it. We got to frame it up.
First scam check.
Yeah.
Framed.
So I have been hearing that there is this story that Morgan has been like, I want to. We got to save it. We got to save it for the show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're here now.
Well, guys, I'm often in the chat on a Monday,
You are.
You are often in the chat.
and I normally mark myself safe in the chat.
You do.
You do.
Yeah.
Tonight, I'm going to mark myself safe from the cartel. And let me make this very clear, as we know that half of your audience at least are high up members of the cartel.
Yeah, at least
yeah.
half.
All respect.
Obviously.
Okay. No disrespect intended.
No, you guys,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah. All right.
And so maybe this message is even a little bit more for the cartel.
Maybe.
You've got some people out there lying on you.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot wait. Give me what? Give me this. Give me this now.
Well, can I give
Please.
just a little background very quick? Lily and I are caretaking for my parents. Her parents are my parents.
The rents.
The rents, if you will. We spend most every day together, and life is hard right now. The situation is hard.
Oh,
Every single day is hard.
hard day.
A new hard day.
Yeah.
Some days go fine.
We call that a medium hard day.
We call it a medium hard. I didn't throw up when I got there.
Too eventful.
Nothing too eventful.
happened.
We were having one of those days. We were having and actually more than that. It was actually, dare I say, good. It was on its way.
Oh, energy was flowing.
Energy was great.
bantering.
things getting knocked off the list left and right. We're getting stuff done.
As we make our way north, or eventually make our way north. Now, to give you a point of reference in time of how long you have been missing out on this story, I text you right before this incident happened that before I'd even finished my first cup of coffee, Morgan called me uncultured swine.
I remember this. You recall that?
Just like
the framing.
That was all the same.
Framing.
Oh yeah, it was a great morning.
It's framing.
And that is also something wild to be called. Before you finish your first cup of coffee, I told on her immediately. You can tell how guilty she feels for said name calling.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't my best moment. It wasn't yours either.
Oh.
And that is called the Tyra Banks.
So, to
put it right back on you.
Not yelling at me. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, apparently if you're not a huge Nick Cage fan, you can be called things in the morning that you weren't prepared to be called.
And look at her still lying. We're not going to do this. Let's get to the story.
Exactly.
You are our lead scam correspondent. Bring the scam in. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm so happy to be here at the SNL News Desk to tell you of a very new yet I would say prolific and what's another way to say people are doing it to lots of people. This is happening to several people. Trending scam that I got to be a part of the other day. So Morgan and I are having a wonderful morning.
Yes.
She's calling me names. I'm putting up with it.
Yeah.
We make our way to a big box retailer, a do-gooder in the grand scheme of things. We're crossing things off of our list.
Yes.
We're leaving, right?
We're out of there.
We're out of there.
We have finished another thing on our list.
Just trying to make it north.
Yep.
To our darling parents who need us and are waiting for us.
Yes.
It's loud in the big box retailer, and I missed 2 phone calls. My phone's in my purse. Apparently, I'm popular.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah. Didn't notice.
Didn't actually notice.
Too loud.
Yeah. As we make it to the car, Morgan starts ringing, and it is my husband.
And I go, what the hell is he calling me for?
It's John Milton calling me for him.
Right.
What's happened? You're right here.
I don't know. That's weird. Check my phone. Quickly see that I have missed a phone call from my mother and then from John.
Okay.
Morgan answers.
You are listening?
Oh, yeah.
Just want to make sure.
We are going to need some reactions from you.
Yeah.
But I digress. So Morgan answers, and John's like, hey, Morgs, is Lil with you? She says, well, yeah, of course she is.
Yeah.
How would she be?
We just left the old big box retailer.
Right.
And he's like, great, awesome, because mom called in hysterics. She had received a phone call from the cartel.
No.
You're right.
I'm here to only tell truths. Okay.
Well, you're off to a bad start. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
That is kind of how we reacted, though.
I will jump in here.
Oh my God.
As a witness and let you know that that's exactly what John said.
Oh my God.
And
regale us.
The cartel has called mom and said, we have your daughter. We've got Lily.
Yep.
And I'm not going to be able to quote her because, boy, does that lady like to cuss in a stressful situation.
Yeah, she does.
Quick question.
Yes. You don't.
Did on the caller ID, did the cartel pop up?
No.
It was a 971 number. They spoofed a Beaverton number
And said, "We the cartel
have your daughter.
Have
And
one Lily in the truck.
in
the truck.
and they used your name,
And
Lily.
they used my name.
And I just need to add in that there were screams.
Yes. So
Like there was a woman's scream. So she thought Lily was screaming.
Yeah. So John didn't give us all the deets because he was like,
I'm just going to call her, tell her you're fine.
I'm just going to call your daughter.
I mean, right.
My wife.
Which, that's probably going to be a little offensive being as though I didn't answer for my mom, right? Because
that's
I
how
didn't
she
hear
would,
you.
Yeah. It could be a, why didn't you answer my call rather than, oh, you didn't hear it.
Right. So anywho, John gives us the cliff notes. The cartel called mom. They said they had you. They
Kidnapped.
said that you Lily interrupted a drug transaction.
Yeah.
She got in the way.
She stumbled upon it.
And they nabbed me.
To have all the fun.
Okay.
Incredible.
There's a couple of things that we have to add in. So it isn't that she just stumbled upon their transacting. And I'm guessing this is, the drop that she made it to the drop.
I made it to the whole
How'd you even get the location for the drop?
Exactly that.
I'm not
she was just, walking an imaginary dog. She was just happened to be there.
Getting your steps in. That's all.
But while she was getting her steps in, she stumbled upon this, and then they believed that she pulled her phone out and recorded.
Now, I'm just going to say, Morgs, this is still more details than we had with the John call.
With the initial call.
These are details that come when mom and I talk on the phone. NBD, but you're leaking some info.
Hilarious.
I am?
Well, I mean,
okay.
You're ahead of yourself.
Time out.
I'm ahead of myself.
This is hilarious.
Because
I'm jealous.
the deets are great.
The deets are, just the fact that there are any is like my favorite part of this scam.
And also, I guess this could be titled a Tale of Two Realities when a scam is happening, because Morgan and I, we're having a great morning, a great time.
Yeah.
So we catch wind of my kidnapping. We have questions. Okay.
And someone needs to provide answers.
John's on recon. So he's like, okay, great. Lil's with you.
He's alive.
Just so you know, mom's a little stressed. She thought the cartel captured her. I'm going to call mom back. I'm going to let mom know. Lily is not, in fact, in a truck with some cartelies.
Just in the Costco parking lot.
She's just in the Costco parking lot with Morgan.
That's it.
That's it.
Who is not part of the cartel.
Is
as
not.
far as my fucking bank account though.
Right?
Yeah.
So I can't call my mom and relieve her in the moment because John is.
Right.
So that leaves Morgan and I some time we had questions. How much am I worth? What did I run into?
Yeah. How much did they ask for?
Yeah.
And
what's your mom willing to give? What's the negotiation here?
We have to know. And
does she put the house up? What's going on?
Right. Like, how do we get it?
This is
if
awesome.
my mom is then trying to get a hold of me, does that mean she hung up on the cartel? And am I stuck in the truck? Can she get can
she get them back on the line?
Can she get them back on the line if I were in fact kidnapped?
Which your mom would have lost you. She
didn't save them the contact.
She cussed them out and hung up on them.
She threatened their lives.
No.
She said, I will hunt you down. If you touch my fucking daughter, I will hunt you motherfuckers down
and tear you into a million fucking pieces, you assholes.
She was like, I am an elderly, disabled woman. I do not have any fucking money for you.
But you know what I do have?
These words.
Nothing but time and opportunity. And I will find her and I will give you the business.
Yep.
So.
She's a woman.
I'm going to call the police.
Oh, she did do that.
She is a woman with a certain set of skills.
She is.
Her daughter was taken.
Yes.
Listen, everybody's going to need the Liam Neeson, somebody come looking for me treatment.
Yeah.
I don't know his name in the Taken movies, friends.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Mr. Taken.
I don't want to use
He
his
did
actual
racism.
name because he
did
does a racism a lot.
Yeah, it's fine. You can do that.
So, as you can imagine,
I can't.
Morgan and I, we've got so many questions. As I come up with more questions, Morgan's like, well, we have to call your mom. And I'm like, yes, we do. But we have to wait because John's talking to my mom.
Right.
And
that was driving you crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I need all the details.
I need firsthand knowledge right now.
Yes.
Get Pat on the phone.
Yeah.
Right?
Put it on
three-way.
speaker.
Yeah.
Kick John off the phone.
Right.
I don't know what we have to do.
Yes.
But it all
I
stops.
keep saying,
because Lily, you've been kidnapped. I don't know if you know this.
I'm stuck in the truck.
You're stuck
Lily's
in the
stuck
truck.
in the truck.
Stuck in the truck. So I call my mom.
Finally.
We have waited an appropriate amount of time. I'm calling my mom.
I do want to say that she was like, when I said to her at one point, like, how about you just call her? And she was like, you know how much it's going to stress my mom out that she's on the phone with John, being told that I am in fact alive and I'm not in the truck with the cartel.
Crap.
And then I call her and she's got to do the click over and like, it's just going to be a whole lot of banana peel, and raised cortisol and blood pressure. So it was just like, no, Morgan, you be quiet. And worked out pretty good.
The woman's on oxygen 24/7, and as you know,
right,
we had to keep it
fairly
calm. Even keel.
She was not. She was not even. She was not keeled.
We also, for us, this is clearly a scam.
Yeah.
Right?
Clearly.
So we're not rattled.
Not at all.
There is no rattle.
We're having
It's
a great
just
time.
like, I'm so happy you didn't give them money, Pat.
Yes.
Like,
Oh my God.
And now
But
we need
she's
the
like-
deets. We call and she answers in full tears, hyperventilating.
Literally.
You, like when the kids are crying and you're like, okay, we have to breathe in. Like,
you
let's
gotta
let's
calm
count
down so you can say the words.
my
like
God.
literally like that.
Use your words. Use your words, Mom.
She says, you're going to have to give me a second to gather myself.
Yeah.
With the sobs. And then I realized, our energies are not aligning.
This
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Literally.
Give it to me. And she's like, so happy to hear. I said, no, you're alive. And I'm like,
yeah. I excused myself.
Morgan did.
I did.
Morgan goes,
Yeah.
My meds were ready.
my prescription's ready. I'm going to go get that.
I was like, this is perfect. Bye. Gonna go get my meds.
So let's break down the scam.
This makes
Okay.
sense.
So I'm like, Mom, I'm safe.
What happened?
Please tell me what your experience was. And she says, so I'm cleaning the bathroom. And my phone rings, as it sometimes does.
Right.
I answer, and I hear you screaming and sobbing on the other end. And I say, Lily? And then I hear a muffled man's voice that sounds like John. And I go, John?
No.
And then another clearer man's voice comes on the phone and says, I'm a member of the Mexican cartel.
Just the Mexican.
Just the blanket Mexican cartel.
Yeah.
They are a league.
And they're a league. A league of their own.
There is no
Nice.
crying in cartels.
None. No disrespect. No disrespect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hear you screaming. John, I hear John muffling. Then the representative hops on board and says, I am with the Mexican cartel and we have your daughter, Lily. And she says, and he goes, she's in the truck.
Here with us in the truck. Here with us in the truck.
We were out here doing a rather large drug deal. And she was walking down the street. Side note, that was my first red flag. How many streets am I walking down? I've been driving since I was 16. Really?
Who's
guys.
doing drug deals out in the open?
Literally,
What street are we talking about?
what street are we talking about?
In Portland, Oregon?
If you are at a drop, Lily's not walking down that street.
No.
She didn't just happen upon a drop. It didn't happen.
Whoa!
No.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey guys, it looks like you're doing something shady. Let me pull my phone out.
Yeah, what the heck? Is some Scooby-Doo shit? No.
He says she was on her phone, but my friend thought that meant she was recording us. So my friend nabbed her, threw her in the truck.
Threw her in the truck, and now we're gonna need some money.
She back there screaming, and we're out about 50 grand. Okay, now,
Why?
what we were told. That's what I was told in that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It changed today when Mom was regaling.
Don't say the other
Cecily
name.
and I.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, now the cartel knows you have a sister. Just trying to protect your family over here.
Wow.
You know?
Wow. Holy shit. Okay.
she said it was 10.
10 grand?
She's just having that was just a moment.
Well, she was like, no, it was only 10 when I'm telling the story. And I was like, what? Okay. So a massive $10,000 drug deal with the Mexican cartel. Red flag number 2. Anyway, we're out our 10 G's.
You better not tell me nothing.
We're
I'm
going to
sad.
need
If
some
somebody calls
I'm sad.
or saying I've been kidnapped and they say $10,000 is what the ransom is, in fact, do what she did and hang up. Say thank you. You don't know her worth?
Well, that's just what I interrupted. So they weren't asking for more. Come on.
Fair.
They're the cartel.
I'm so
They're not
big
going to
this.
like bump it up just to.
Why wouldn't they?
Because they don't capitalism. Now you can imagine what our morning commutes are like. Help! Call me uncultured swine.
Holy
Am I doing-
crapping crap.
Okay, so anywho, yeah. So the deal was worth 10 grand. They're gonna need their money. My mom says, disabled woman on oxygen 24 hours a day. I don't have money. Job. And if you are doing $10,000 drug deals, get back out there and do them. But where is my daughter?
You get your money the way you get it.
A little spicy.
You know,
I like it.
the power of a white woman on the phone.
I love it.
You know, she's been practicing for quite a while. He says, we've got your kid. She says, where's the truck? He's like,
Not going to tell you that.
where's the money? And she's like, I don't have any money. But mark my words, sir. I will find you.
Hunt you down.
I will hunt you down and I will rip you into a million pieces.
Where are the weapons?
You
Literally.
piece of dog turds.
Okay.
She said,
No, she said
no.
shit.
Yeah. I was like,
Anywho.
that's not what she said.
And then she hung up the phone. Now,
And
back
then she
to
called
our.
John.
Well, no, then she called me and I didn't answer.
Oh, okay. And then she went for
Heightening.
John.
Oh, no, now she
Right.
is in the truck.
Oh, my God.
However, I'd like to point out again, she's a fighter, but there was no exit plan. Because were I in the truck, I'd still be there, guys.
And then what? You know? Stuck in the truck.
I'm
Yeah.
stuck in the truck.
That was
guys.
not handled well.
So I didn't know which way to go with this. Is this an AI scam? You know, like, do you remember when? And this wasn't that long ago, but it was like they will call you. You'll get a call and it'll sound like your kid, so it's like, we've got your kid. We have, and then it's like, Mom, it's me. They have me, and then.
Which actually happened. Kylie just told me it happened to one of their kids' friends and parents. Like, drop a kid off at school, about an hour later, back at home, gets a call with what sounds like their kid screaming and a cartel member wanting money.
So what you told me before was they were using AI to call our relatives to ask them for money on our behalf. Like it wasn't like a kidnapping situation. It was like, hey mom, I need some money. Could you send it?
That's also yes.
That's the one I remember you telling me about before. I didn't know about the kidnapping.
Oh,
thing.
I remember a very, so I don't know if it was a Thursday or what, but I remember talking about that particular scam where they call, it sounds like your voice, someone the person that they're calling about.
Crap.
My bank, shout out to my bank. But
Home Place the greatest.
While talking to them, because there was a fraudulent thing, and I'm talking to them, and she goes, do you want to do voice activation so that you don't have to answer any of these questions anymore and you just bypass with your voice? And I was like, absolutely not. No, I don't. That's like the easiest thing to mimic now, right? You can easily mimic someone's voice. And she was like, ooh, that's a good point.
I need you guys to catch up.
Listen, that's maybe not her job, but like, fam, what you mean? Don't offer people that.
Right.
Well, and that's the crazy thing, because if we think about it, there are 4, and 5 children in my mom's life. Well, adults now, right? Yeah. But she said, I heard you screaming before anybody even came on. And she even said today, you're not even a screamer. No. Or a sobber. I mean, yes, I've seen you cry. Yes, I've heard you scream. But
it's not.
What I heard was you screaming and sobbing in the background, and then the muffled voice sounded like John. I could even see her being convinced it was me.
Yeah.
And then
of course it's John.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah. But it wasn't, it's my youngest kid who, we sound a lot alike. It was, This is Lil. So that is wild for me, or wild, in general.
They're using your name, there's so much. Yeah.
I do want to go back to the very beginning of that story for her mom's, is that she hears the scream and says, Lily?
Yeah.
Right.
So then hears the voice and goes, John? All of these scams are phishing, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's just who picks the phone up.
Yeah.
There's a piece of that.
Yeah.
So if you get the phone call where it sounds like someone screaming, maybe don't yell their name.
Yeah.
Or who you think it sounds like.
She yelled Morgan.
Exactly.
It'd be like, we have Morgan in the truck.
Exactly. I honestly think that, because
it's smart.
Well, people have multiple children. If you are calling a person with multiple children, you kind of need to be you need to know who it's supposed to sound like, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
But not if the other person is like, daughter?
Right. In the chat, someone said another scam is pretending to be a sheriff's department.
Yeah.
Yes.
Need bail money.
Yep.
Those come with AI voice attacks often.
Yes. Okay. Same person. The Geek Avenger said, scammers want your adrenaline running to short circuit your nervous system. Similar to scam with your CEO calling and demanding gift cards. Take a breath. Take time to settle, then act based on facts.
Didn't you just tell that story?
What? About
someone either got fired or someone got tricked into buying gift cards on their corporate card. It was like a couple weeks ago. You told me this. And it was it was like someone who's head of the department that does purchasing.
Right.
They got an email or a call or something. It was like, we need you to purchase this many gift cards.
Yeah.
And you were like, what?
I don't know. Right now, that's not ringing a bell.
Yeah.
But I absolutely, and I'm sorry, we need to wrap. Jess gotta go. We're over. But I will just say that.
Oh no.
Oh, Jess. Big Jess, not the little one, said, I want to hear from the AI bot trained on News with My Fiance videos.
Guess what, Jess?
We're fucked.
Me too. Me too.
I will say that, Jess, do you remember that scam? Did that happen? Were we at the opera when that happened? When it, all of a sudden we all get an email and it's from the general director and it's need you to get a gift card. And
how many did want you to buy each?
None of us responded to it. And it was just this is so-and-so and we need you to do this thing real quick. But it was I don't remember how much money it was, $1,000 gift card. I don't know. But it was
Oh.
First of all, this guy never just emails me directly. What's he doing emailing me directly? So that was my number one red flag. Like, there's no fucking way. And then everybody got that email.
So can I just say one last thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
To the last commenter's point about getting their adrenaline pumping.
Yeah.
As Mom is telling me this story, I told you the first red flag for me was she was walking down the street.
Yeah.
Guys, to a $10,000 drug deal. Like, come on. In the blanket Mexican cartel. But then I asked Mom, I was like, so did he have like a thick Hispanic accent? And she said, not at all. And I was like, well, that's another red flag.
Yeah.
But her shit was through the roof. Wow. So she could not in that moment. And we all know that our lovely olds are more prone to these things in general. They can't conceptualize that there's AI, generated me screaming anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, but anywho, so none of those things though then made her go, this isn't real.
Right.
Lastly, to that point, and Michelle said, honestly, your parents are at some real risk given how much of your voices are on the internet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
She also said, God, they really know that there are a bunch of vulnerable elders who watch too much true crime and Fox News.
Yes.
Oh my God, she even said that. I watched so many true crime.
Your mom said that?
Yes, she did. She brought that up and was like, and I will find you.
Yeah. We will continue on talking about scams later because so many of these are preying on vulnerable people, especially the elderly, especially those phishing scams.
Yeah.
And the ones where it's like, this is the Social Security office. This is Amazon. There's a $1,200. Someone ordered a computer.
Yeah.
If you give us $500 in gift cards, then we'll refund you. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But the whole point of making you think that there's a big issue, you're confused.
Yeah.
That I just know my dad has gotten completely scammed because they got him in the middle of a nap.
There's a brand new phishing scam that has been floating around the art community here in Portland through Gmail. So you're going to get a Gmail notification that someone is sharing a document with you or a file with you, and it's going to come from someone who was in your contacts.
Yeah.
So like Rashonda, she got phished, and then she had to let a bunch of people know. So if I see, I got a notification that was like, Jason Hill is sharing a file with you. He's our photographer. Oh, bet. Let me see what he's going to share. And then you hit the link, and it takes you to sign in to your Gmail, so you can access.
I'm already in,
right?
So,
and then there was a page before the sign in that was like, this isn't a normal part of the process,
right?
And this website looks really weird, and then it clicked. I was like, okay, and then Jason, I saw it in his stories. He was like, hey, you guys, please don't,
Yeah.
And then one of my contacts in the museum, a phishing email came from their account. I texted her immediately. I was like, change your email address, change your email passwords. And that was her work email.
I was about to die. Let y'all know.
Okay.
I was going to say one thing. If I get an email or if I get a text and it's a link from anybody that I know, I'll hit him in a different way. So if it's an email, I'll text him and be like, did you just email me?
That's what we got to do these days, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, y'all, that's another News with My Fiance Monday Night Raw live in person, live Raw in the books. Thank you for spending this quality time with us.
Yes, this episode was made possible by our in-studio crew. Big Jess.
Not the little one.
The little one. It's not even possible.
Nope.
Not close.
Did you hear the little one? No, we're not talking about Jess.
Biggest of the big.
Exactly. We're a remote quality control crew.
Sorry.
L&J Residual Audio. Michelle and Ross. Shout out to our studio sponsors, L&J Industries, providing this dope space every single week. And of course, big thanks to you all for watching, listening, and staying engaged.
And you can stay engaged with us all week. Follow us on Instagram at News with My Fiance. You can follow Ambush at Scambeezy. And you can follow me at Portland Morgan. You can follow her at Silliest Lily You Know.
For sure.
A really live page. Is that what the kids say?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Scam galore.
Become a member. You can sock it to our pockets over at patreon.com/News with My Fiance.
Boom, boom. And check out the merch over at newsmyfiance.com/merch. We do have some new stuff up there and some more designs coming soon. Also, Lily has knocked out some designs too that are also up in the Patreon. So check it out. Check it out.
Green
check it out. You guys are totally on the mic right now.
Yeah.
Hot mic. Good thing I didn't say anything bad.
Yeah.
Treat yourself to one everything. The extra enthusiastic thank you to the fiancés putting your money where your mouth is on Patreon. We sincerely appreciate your support. We just appreciate all of our community on Patreon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys just saw it. Meta, there were 2 other social media companies sent all of their information, a bunch of data for anyone that was anti-ICE and anti-police to the government. So, yeah.
I made a list.
You made a list, not just with the cartel.
That's the Cool Kids Club. Fly.
Yeah. So, all of that to say, let's get over to Patreon. Let's be in community over there. Joy asked earlier for F Your Feelings Friday. Joy, they're there. They're in there waiting for you.
I think she means a new one.
She wants a new one too.
Yeah.
But
Everyone wants
the
new
archives
ones.
are there. But you know the deal. Don't let the individuals distract you from the systems. Poverty is a policy choice. People over profits. Power to the people. No war but class war. Go hard on systems and not people. And we will catch you Thursday morning, 7:30 on X-Ray FM.
PST.
Special shout out to the cartel for sponsoring tonight's episode.
Oh,
Okay.
bye.
I'm down with it. Thanks for tuning in. And you can catch this show streaming live on YouTube every Monday night from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And our podcast episodes are available everywhere you listen to podcasts except Spotify.